Our Indiana County Commissioner is joining us by phone today from the county courthouse. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Folks, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Todd. Good morning.
It's good to have you all with us here today. We're going to start with the Commissioner's Chairman, Mike Keith. Mike, good morning to you. We have a couple of things coming up, and one of those things is Manufacturers Day. We've been beginning to really focus upon it. It's coming up, I think, at the end of next week. It's actually a pretty big deal for Indiana County, isn't it?
That it is. You're right. October 1st is Manufacturers Day. Actually, it was manufacturers is kind of a subject that I like to discuss. And reason being is I actually spent 32 years of it in my career. And it always kind of intrigued me as far as, you take a product as, from the very start, and you see the process as a product goes through till actually to the final customer. And Indiana County has been a manufacturer for many years. As you know, back in the 70s, we were strong in the manufacturing with a lot of different products. Mm-hmm. And today we still have a number of manufacturers in Indiana County, so that's good to hear.
It really is when you consider the way that the world has gone, and so much manufacturing is being done offshore in the United States. To be able to keep some businesses here, we'd obviously love to have more manufacturing going on here. But just to be able to compete in the marketplace is quite the accomplishment for Indiana County, and it's sometimes precarious, but they're doing it, aren't they?
That they are, and as we know, one of the things that the virus, COVID, actually brought to not only Indiana County but across the nation is now manufacturers are, looking just like everybody else in the market, people to work, and now a different way of actually producing the product because, a lot of things are being done by robotics, and but you still need that touch, that personal touch behind the product because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there special things planned in Indiana County for Manufacturers Day? Any observances of any kind or events?
I believe the consortium is conducting Manufacturing Day, and my other two colleagues, if you'd like to go ahead and...
Yeah, I'd be happy to take that one, Mike.
Okay, this is Robin Gorman, by the way.
Yep, the manufacturing consortium that has been ongoing in Indiana County is very strong. They're working very hard, and the Manufacturing Day this year, October 1st, although October is an entire month of manufacturing highlighted, Miller Fabrication Solutions, one of our members of the consortium here in Indiana, is going to have on-site tours to the general public in all three of its locations. They have a location in Homer City on Cooper Avenue, and they have two locations in Brookville. And along with the Manufacturing Day tours, they're having a job fair throughout the day at each location. And you can get a lot more information. They're doing some welding kinds of variant webinars and things like that for skilling up young people or whoever's interested. And you can go to millerfabricationsolutions.com.
There you go. That's great news, and that's a company stepping forward and saying, we've got great jobs here, and we need people to fill them, so let's do it right here in Indiana County. That's a great thing.
You got it.
Yeah. Now, Commissioner
and
Hess...
very family-sustaining wage jobs, Todd. That's really important. Yeah. They're very good paying jobs.
Yeah, absolutely are. Commissioner Hess, I know that you and your emphasis on solar energy here in Indiana County, that's manufacturing too. Even if the solar parts and pieces are coming from elsewhere, it takes people to actually install, and that's manufacturing in a way. But obviously, the way that solar has come on, the way that there are other things happening in the world of green energy, there are opportunities here, aren't there?
There are, and that is something our sustainability committee and many others across the region and lots of organizations are looking at this notion of the clean energy field and manufacturing of the parts for solar and for wind, the turbines and so on, is a big thing, and those are good paying jobs as well. It remains to be seen, what kind of opportunities will come to our region, but we want to be part of that mix. So we are definitely talking to being in the conversations about that.
Yeah, you want to be in there.
Those are definitely, yeah. So you talk about these high priority occupations, like we were talking about from in manufacturing, in healthcare, and IT. Those are all top of the radar screen for commissioners in this entire region. It used to be we needed jobs, and now we have these jobs, and we need people. So now it's a real focus on upskilling folks and finding opportunities for displaced workers and young people, and trying to really work together with all the partners to get those opportunities to the public.
Yeah,
lots happening there.
The connectivity between jobs, people to fill those jobs, and then the suppliers of those skills, such as IUP, such as ICTC, Westmoreland County Community College, all the different training sites, that connectivity can't be lost. And the fact that we have these resources available now, we just have to activate them and get them more a part of a process so that they're all connected and are all doing their role, and that's the way our economy is going to grow. Let's talk again to Commissioner Gorman, who we were speaking with a couple of moments ago about that and other things. Commissioner Gorman, good morning to you once again. I wanted to talk about the census and what did you laugh?
No, I'm like speaking about workforce and numbers and need, right?
Yeah,
it goes hand in hand. It's you're absolutely correct. So our numbers have come out, and it was expected that we would lose population. So we lost about almost 6.3%. So I believe we are at a number of 83,246 is our current, and that is from about 880. We hovered around almost 89,000. So I apologize. That's a loss of 5,634 people if you go specifically by the numbers, and about 6.3%. So suspecting this, the commissioners, have been talking about this for quite a while, the concerns about that. And again, a lot of our work isn't just about attracting back the workforce. It has to be attracting back the jobs, the companies, the businesses, and the economic viability and a quality of living that people need to know about and want to come here and live and work and play and be happy in Indiana County.
Yeah.
So all of our partners, we work very closely with our legislators, state, federal, all the time, and even right down to our municipal governments, because all of those quality of life issues, school, training, jobs matter to have a population want to come and stay here.
Yeah. Commissioner Mike Keith, of course, having 6,000 fewer people means more than just having more elbow room to move around here in Indiana County. It should mean as well that there are opportunities for everybody out there that is seeking a job, that they should be able to find one. And that would be an opportunity, I would think, with a workforce that is hungry for jobs, an opportunity for people to come into Indiana County and say, there's a workforce that's just waiting for work.
That's true, Todd. As we actually found out through last year, a lot of the people in your cities and everything were actually looking for a place to reestablish themselves and their families. And one of the things that they were actually, you'd look towards, like take for instance Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh really isn't that far away from Indiana County, and again, it's a different lifestyle of living that actually people were reaching out to look to actually live by. And I think going forward, we're probably going to see that trend continue, which would be good for Indiana County. And even like down at that area, Burrell Township, we saw in the paper where Burrell Township was over the 4,000 range past census, which they were able to get CDBG money in their own municipality. And this census, as you found out, they actually went under 4,000. They lost their CDBG rating, and now they're going to be competing with other municipalities within Indiana County for those monies. Mm-hmm. So it means a lot to local municipalities, which Burrell Township, it's a true loss to them.
Yeah, it absolutely is. That makes it also very, very important that everybody look at what they can do to help in the overall formula. Commissioner Hess, I want to go back to you for our final words this morning with our county commissioners. We've been talking about a couple of different issues here today. Is there anything else that you want folks to know about that will be happening here or that you'd like to raise awareness of?
Yeah, I would. As we hear some bad news and know that we still have lots of challenges to face in rural counties like Indiana County, we are constantly at the commissioners and all of our many partners trying to look towards the future, and we're still investing in broadband. We're working on an application for the National Telecommunications and Information Administration to do more high-speed broadband deployment. We are continuing on with that existing expansion project that is reaching homes. It's slow, but it's reaching homes and businesses. We are continuing to work very hard on getting our educational institutions the resources they need to serve our students. And we are working on our outdoor recreation and arts and culture kinds of activities so that people do have those amenities. You can't expect people to come to a place and not have amenities. Our parks and trails are par none. Mm-hmm. We continue to work on the Hoodlebug and the Ghost Town Trail, and it takes a long time, and it takes lots of voices and lots of activity, but we're on it, and we want people to know that if they have ideas, come talk to us. We want to hear them, what you can do to make Indiana County better.
Absolutely. All right, and that's a good way to end our conversation today. Commissioners from Indiana County, thanks for joining us today.